Nothing crushes nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, mate. Oh, Samansky binned it. No way. No way, binned. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on the marbles, pal. Oh, no, 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 no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. It's over. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, there's no way, bro. Bro, I swear to God, this can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Cryptic. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit?
Welcome, lads. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is happening? What is going on? Inside. Yes, finally, I'm on the update. I was supposed to be on it yesterday, but decided not to. Do you know what I mean? So instead, we're going to be doing the Super 60. And I'm actually in the Porsche, bro. I'm currently testing the Porsche right now. So let's jump back in the session. I need to get this Porsche good before the race. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Yo, Jay, what's going on, brother? Man like Darren King. Nah, that Darren King guy is kind of quick, I can't even lie. Man's all at the top of the leaderboards and that. Not playing about, mate. Yo, Pedrovic, how you doing, bro? Right, we've got our little Silverstone test set up. Let's go. Max fuel. This guy's already doing 201. Oh, okay, he's got lower fuel. Appreciate it, brother. Alright, this is probably going to be sketchy out loud. But you know what it is? The temperatures are so cold around this track. Like, it makes every car feel horrible on the first lap. Yo, Steven, how you doing, bro? I don't know if it's good hair, but it's open setup, so I guess it's what you make it, to be honest. But I was trying the McLaren before. Had that pretty fast. BMW was pretty fast. The Aston's fast. The Lambo's fast. So open setup, you're going to see a lot of fast times. Even the AMG was rapid, but I think it kills tires. So. I'm going to need some tire heat. Damn. It's pure understeer with cold tires, man. Look at that. Ultimate understeer. We'll have to wait for the tires to warm up. Hopefully we don't bin it before then. This is going to be like my first race properly in a Porsche, I think. Turn, damn it, turn. I don't even know what's the best point to shift in this car. That's too deep, I think. Tires getting warmer by the lap. Yo, what's happening, Ritual? No! Oh my god, why? Track limits are a lot stricter around here than they are on ACC, I know that much. Alright, we'll try again. Hopefully we don't invalidate this one. Uh-oh. Throwing it in a bit too much. No! Bro, out of the way! Bro, I just hate people like this, bro. I can't stand it. The guy hasn't even got warm tires, still trying to hold me. Oh my god. Bro, your tires not even warm yet. Why are you so desperate to keep me behind? I don't get it. Yeah, validate your lap. Look, still trying to hold me up even though he's invalidated his lap. You can't make this up. Idiot. Please help me make sense of people like that. Genuinely. It takes about three or four laps to even get your tires up to temp. I can tell when someone's just come out the pits and they still don't want to let you pass. I don't know, I genuinely don't know what personality trait that is, but it's just weird. Yo, Kinetic, how you doing, bro? Yo, Mike, what's happening, man? Yeah, this car does not like these set of corners, I know that much. I might have too much preload, I don't know yet. Yo, Baz, how you doing, man? Uh-oh. Bollocks! Am I ever gonna get a clean lap in? Yeah, through the slow corners, the Porsche feels off at the moment. Definitely got a lot of understeering and behind people as well. How much space have I got behind me? Bro, if I can get a celebration done, get a race result, maybe. Don't wanna catch this guy again. We should at least be the 201s with a full tank. No! Oh my god, I did it again. It's a little too understeery through there. Alright. We gotta fix this understeer. We gotta fix the understeer, because it's only gonna get worse when the tires start wearing.
Log building finished.
That right there, I'm surprised I've got rears left. Unbelievable. I've actually got rears left. Interesting, I'm not killing my rear tires. I'm gonna get rid of some of the preload, brother. We'll go down to 120. I'm thinking I could go down in the front ride height, but if it doesn't work, I'm definitely going to be backwards. Like, definitely. And that might just be the trick. I don't want to do too much. The car feels a little bit sluggish though through the slow corners, man. Might have to stiffen up the rear springs a little bit. It feels super sluggish in a slow corners. We'll go with 6.3, I think. Yeah, this might be a bit sketchy, but we'll see. Yeah, I haven't been on Silverstone for a minute. This is the Super 60 Sprint. But yeah, like people already flying, man. There's guys are in the 59s right now. But I'm just trying to get race pace. I worry about quali when it gets there. I'm not worried about quali. I should get to, if I can get to low 201s with race fuel, then I'll be somewhat happy. Yo, Boost, how you doing, bro? All right, let's see. A lot of it is like the temperature, man. That's what makes it hard to gauge whether your setup's good or not. But it takes so long to get the tires warm. Yeah, this was the section where it felt like it struggled a bit. Still feels arse, but we'll have to wait until the temperature up to temp. The tires are up to temp. I might go to ABS 6 for the slow corners. We'll have to see. I want like more rotation, but I'm scared of getting over rotation through the fast corners. That was a pure understeer. Alright, let's see how slow we are in a straight line. Okay, that's telling. Turn! The Porsche actually handles pretty nice, you know. But I would say, like, what I've noticed, you definitely can't cut this track as much as you could on ACC. Especially through, like, maggots and Beckett's and stuff. This is the fast guy, that Pilco guy. That guy's rapid. I'm gonna let him go. See how fast he is. How much fuel has he got on board? Hurry up. This guy's up there on the leaderboard, so. Oh shit, damn. We held that one. We almost died right there. The fact that he just did not want to back out, even though I just see him bin it. I don't get it. Turn. I actually had to certain lines I had to slightly change compared to when I played ACC, because I was so used to like certain corners where I could just like cut over the curb a little bit, and now I can't. It's like trying to retrain your brain. But I'm very used to the ACC lines around here. Like here, you can't cut across this curb too much.
Time 2:02.27.
Yes, it stayed green. 59.8. He's flying. Right, better first sector. Yeah, you'll learn it for the most part. There are certain bits that you might find a little bit nicer, like this corner here, you can go over the curb here, you know, makes the corner a little bit easier. Like obviously on the ACC there's a sausage curb there, so you can't sort of abuse the entry, you know. Oh shit, oh my god, no!
That time was a 2:01.62.
Uh-oh, oh no, no, fuck. Right, I knew it was coming. What I will say is, you need a half decent setup, mate.
Log building finished.
You definitely need a half decent setup for this track. Like when I was trying it yesterday, yo, like if your setup's not got the right balance, bro, Maggots and Beckett's is sketchy as hell. Nah, full tank. What did Prenter did a what's the fastest lap? I think Prenter's got the fastest lap, 2:04, I think. So he's like 1.2 seconds faster, bro. Prenter, yeah, 2:04, and he probably could have went quicker because he was getting held up when the tires were at their best. So he probably can get a 2:01 in the race. He did the 60-minute race yesterday, so it's still like 1.2 seconds off, bro. And it's only gonna get faster because it was only the first day was yesterday, so people are gonna be grinding the setups, and then, you know, before we know it, man are going to be doing like 59.9 race pace, bro. It always happens. Yeah, I like Silverstone. I like Silverstone for endurance races. It's fun, but like, I do have to say, like, definitely a lot is going to depend on your setup because, bro, yo, when we first jumped on, because the temperatures are cold as well, I mean, when I first jumped on, I was binning it every single lap, bro. Until you get that balance right, is actually pretty tricky. Like, I would say it's like, remember when Qatar first came out and everyone was trying to get used to the last sector and everyone just kept binning it in the last sector? That's what Silverstone feels like. You're kind of tiptoeing a little bit. Like, the moment you over push, dead. That's what happened in turn one. The moment I broke too late or just went over the threshold of the tires, car just lets go on you. So 2:01.6, I'm still slower than I was in the BMW, to be honest. I'm slower than I was in the McLaren. But I do like the Porsche's fun. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, bro. It's not until like there's some endurance race around here, or, you know, that's when you're gonna start seeing the lap times come out. Right about now, it's just way early. I don't even know if my setup's even good. That spin absolutely killed my tires, bro. What? Now I've got to go through the process of warming up the tires again. I kind of feel like I've got maybe got too much wing on. It feels okay, but I don't know. What does it go down to, the Porsche? 6. 6.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might have to try something in the middle. If I do 9.3. Let's see. Let's see if we can survive it. See if it's any quicker. I actually go down the front as well.
Locking enabled.
Actually, I need to check what time that race is on.
Log building finished.
Did I, oh shit. I didn't save the changes, did I? I didn't save the changes, brother. Hold on. See, what I do like about this, I can just go back and see what I just changed. And that was on, I'll leave that. Let me just save this first. Oh wait, what? Sign, save. Why can't I not save over? This makes me sick. It actually makes me sick. I just want to save over this, brother. Don't want to have to start writing stuff out. Fine. Whoops, wrong way around the capitals, who cares? Job's a good one. Alright. Make them changes again. I need to check what time that thingy's starting as well. Put that down to 0.2. That down. Alright. That's, yeah, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Nah, I think that the Porsche handles nice on this game. Like, if you got a good setup. Yo, Errol, how you doing, bro? If you got a good setup, the Porsche was nice. I'm telling you, there's like the Ferrari was sketchy. Jeez, now that was scary. It's fast. Like I was pretty fast in the Ferrari. I could have got into the 2 minutes on race fuel in the Ferrari, but yo, death trap. Death trap. Couldn't stop binning it. Oh, this guy's got the fastest time now. He's beat Prentice time. Man like Dowking, you know, in the Lexus. The Lexus is not even easy to drive, bro. Lexus is not even easy to drive. Yo, Greg, what's happening, man? The AMGs are stupidly fast on the first few laps and then it dies out. But the first few laps, the car's a joke. It's like half a second faster in like the first 3-4 laps. Straight out the box. So with the pace we were doing in the Ferrari, we probably would have been top 10. But it's like, the car was just too scary to drive, man. Like, I know for a fact I'll crash it. This guy's got a 2:09 on in the race, in the Porsche, so it's possible. I've had some good races with this guy in the past, man. Super clean. So look, this is what I mean about the open setup. Look how many different car manufacturers we got in the top 6. McLaren, Aston, Lexus, Lambo, AMG. got a BMW not too far off as well. I think if one of the really fast guys took the BMW would be up there as well. I think the Ferrari will be up there. If you can tame it, it will definitely be up there. The only car that apparently is a bit of a struggle is the Corvette. And this Mikel Gade is fast. So if he's down there, means the car is shite. Yo, Dan, how you doing, man? The thing is like, around this track, you need the front end. You need the car to feel loose so you can throw it through maggots and Beckett's. But, bro, the way the rear end just wants to come round, like, it's very hard to know exactly how to balance the setup, man. But it's, like, you can see who's got a good setup because you'll be able to tell in the race. Like, yesterday when I was watching them race, I saw guys flying at the start. And literally within like 15 minutes, they were like a second a lap slower, bro. Or at least 8 tenths like slower. So happily, it's heavy grip for the race, so it should be quite grippy. I'm a little worried about my car behind other cars. Jake Pilko, this guy is rapid, bro. Who else? Is there anybody else in the port? This guy's in the Ford. I tried the Ford, bro. Cooked. It's not that I don't think the Ford it would be bad, but bro, in those cool temperatures, just cannot heat up the tires, man. Did I miss you earlier? I must have done, bro. My bad, brother. I genuinely like, normally I don't really like how the Porsche feels, but on this game, I don't know, I just like the force feedback in the Porsche just feels nice. I don't get it. The Porsche just has like a nice feel to it. So 60-minute race, taking the full tank. Pit stop will probably be to add around 4 laps worth of fuel. Let me just check the leaderboard, see if any of these guys are at the top. No, so I don't feel like there'll be any trouble with an extra lap. Yeah, no chance. Kobe Chan busting out the Aston Martin. Damn. Bro, what am I saying, bro? Don't tell. Why is it trying to do this to me? I've obviously registered and you're trying to tell me I'm not. I gotta restart the game. He's trying to have me on. I don't know why it does this, bro. Honestly. Alright, let's restart the game. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not going to drive out and practice anyway, so maybe I should if I wanted to test that setup, right? How many sets of tires do I get? See, look, he was going to try and shaft me. This is a +3 DR as well. We can't have any hiccups, lads. We ain't trying to go back to Silver 1. So should I play it safe? Eight sets of tires. Well, that's 8 tires in total. So I can't, yeah, I'm not doing no practice, bro. Let's see, I expect Pilco to be fast. I know Dalking's going to be fast. And we've got the added bonus of getting lapped by the hypers. Actually, Jules Neal's in here, so it might end up being a fast race. Because, yeah, he's in a GT3. You can't sleep on Jules Neal, you know. This guy's rapid. Can't sleep on this guy. Alright, I'm going to call it right now. We're probably aiming for 4th. Yeah, I don't think we can risk I don't think we can risk bloody changing the car now. How long's quali? It's like 8 minutes. Here we go, like, we're gonna get 3 laps. Right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I have not tried low fuel around this track once, bro. I've got a bad habit of doing that. Man like Jonathan Clifford, jeez. Man said no more ACC Lambo. I'm joining the LMU Lambo crew. My man is committed to Lamborghini, boy. Ambassador. Right. Actually, I don't know how the fastest Milan Wild guy as well. He's ranked higher than me, so he might be quick too. But I am ranked 4th in the lobby. Why is Jules Neal ranked 9th? That is BS, bro. Probably the most experienced guy in the whole field, ranked 9th. Explain. Right, let's not abuse these tires. I don't think I took enough fuel, did I? Oh my god, no. Does it matter? Does it matter? Yes, it does. It does.
Log building finished.
I need more fuel than that.
Logging enabled.
Well, I've cost myself a minute. Well, I hope my DI survives it. That's all I've got to say. I think what's best with the setup is to go more safe than sorry. But it is an hour-long race, so my tires could fall off the cliff. I don't know. I've never done a proper stint in a Porsche before, so. I'm just gonna try and make sure I get the banker in. Okay, that should help warm the tires up. Oh my God, no! No banker. No banker. Right, we've invalidated this lap, so let's see if running ABS 6 in the last sector is worth it. Wow, there's not a lot of grip in this quality session at all. That was not good. No! All right, it's gonna be squeaky bum time. Oh, that was terrible. I had to play it safe through there, lads. I had to play it safe. That's unfortunate.
Time 2-0-0.
Ah, we got fourth. We got fourth, brother. That was just not good enough, was it? Yo, GMD, how you doing, bro? I use Motec, Bliv. How you doing anyway, man? I ain't seen you in a while, mate.
Log building finished.
Yes, Michael, what's going on, bro? Liga, what's happening, bro? Right, if I keep that fourth, I'll definitely take that, because that was just an awful quality.
Teams and drivers go to the race for a race start.
We kept fourth, bro. Okay. We kept fourth, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. I didn't think we'll survive, but we survived. Do I have to do anything with the fuel ratio? I don't think I do, bro. That's why I left ACC. Nah, I left ACC with you, bro. What made me drive the Porsche? I don't know. I thought, why not? Why not give it a go? Instead of driving the cars that you guys always see me drive, bro. Yeah, I'm in the Porsche.
Logging enabled.
I'm finna get smoked, but we'll take it, take it. Hour-long race, you know, so tire wear better be good. I believe have to add about
Formation lap has started. accepted.
4 laps worth of fuel, so let's just get that done from now. Now maybe 6 laps worth of fuel, whatever. Wow, it starts all the way back here? Dang. %, 6 laps worth of fuel. Alright. Put that in safety car map, let's save a bit. Yeah, I've driven the Corvette in the past. Oh. Don't be trying to give me damage now, brother. Alright? Uh-oh.
Green flag, green flag.
One LMP off. Oh my god, understeer. Okay, that corner's difficult. Understeer. Oh, wow. Good catch. That's all I've got to say. We don't want to be doing that too often.
That time was a 2:12.88.
Okay, the guy behind's got to drive through. That was much calmer.
2.
What? That was a track cut? Fair enough. But the Aston's off. That's what I mean. Maggots and Beckett's is very sketchy, bro. I'm not trying to take too many risks too early. These boys up in front absolutely flying. The best way to find out about a car is to do a longer race with it. We definitely don't have their type of pace, that's for sure. The leader is absolutely flying. Darkling's flying as well. I was going to use the McLaren for this race. That's why I had it in the thumbnail, because we had made a setup for it just before I streamed, so.
98.
Last lap was a bad lap. Oh. See, there you go. That's what I was expecting. Loose rear end. Got to be careful. Very easy to lose the car. Rear tires slightly hotter than the fronts.
Lap 2:02.52.
Oh. Do not over push through there. Yeah, back end starting to become a problem. We're having to hang on to it a little bit now.
That time was a 2:02.51.
We got them at the worst time possible. Oh, what a gentleman. This is absolute carnage. This isn't about racing anymore, lads. This is survival. The hypers are always scary, man. Always.
203.70.
Hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I can't over push the car through that corner. Right, I need to adapt. What the f- Are you okay? Bro, the Porsche is getting so sketchy, bro. Oh yeah, that was you in the Lambo, right?
Lap 2:02.08.
Who took you out, bro? That wasn't good. Oh my God. It's like as soon as the aero is disturbed, the car is a fucking nightmare. No, I thought that was you in the race because you got the same last name. It's not you.
Lap 2:02.72.
Bollocks. I don't know why it's so dark around this part of the circuit. The BMW clearly has the advantage through maggots and Beckett's. Oh. Didn't look like it, but that was a moment just there. I think what the Porsche does have is a good acceleration out the slow corners. Wow, the leader's destroying it. I didn't mean it. Bollocks. Oh, what? Oh my God, get off me. Oh yeah, my Porsche is hard work, brother. Well, that wasn't good.
Lap 2:02.60.
Bollocks. Wow, he took loads out of me through there. That wasn't a plan. That was not the plan. Didn't know whether I could trust that guy or not, you know, to stay behind. Wow, they bullied him. This is some sketchy times, bro. Yo, Fox, what's going on, bro? I fear for my tires, lads. My rears are definitely on the edge. I can feel it. 202.64. I should have took more fuel. I could have had a much shorter pit stop. Yeah, my fuel ratio was incorrect. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Just in time. Six more laps.
Lap 2:02.37.
Should have went down to first. So much understeer there, man. I'm probably going to lose position in the pits. Have to pit in 5 laps time.
Lap 2:02.38.
That LMP3 feels great to drive.
That time was a 2:02.33.
That wasn't a good corner. That wasn't good either. We're lucky. We've definitely had a few moments, man.
Lap 2:02.64.
That was not ideal at all. That messed us up big time, that. Of course, he just has to turn in on me. Of course, why would you not? Fucking hell, man. All the room in the world, and they still want to turn in. Fucking hell. I genuinely don't get why they do it, bro. Don't get it. It's like it doesn't matter what happens, you're just destined to get your race ruined by a hypercar or LMP2. The guy had all the space in the world as well.
That time was a 2:02.89.
My fuel ratio is wrong, so I've got too much energy and not enough fuel.
Lap 2:06.16.
41 seconds? No. Backspace. Backspace! Oh my God. What damage, bro? Fuel 41 seconds. What the bro? So we got the right amount of fuel. That's the main thing. How delayed we are, I don't know. We might not lose any positions. Or do we have the right amount of fuel? We might be a little bit short, you know? It might be a few % short on the old fuel. Nothing too drastic though. Nothing that we can't save anyway.
Lap 2:38.24.
Yeah, we didn't lose position, so. That whole side's open. Let me take this side. Yeah, I think that spin killed our tires, man. Yeah, we can afford to back off and save fuel. Darking's in the pit still. What the? Oh, he messed up his pit stop.
3.78.
There he is. He messed up his pit stop. I think that Constantine messed up his pit stop too. Oh, this would have been a podium but for that guy, man. The PMR multiplayer ad, what's that? Oh, Project Motor Racing multiplayer. No, I haven't looked into it yet.
Lap 2:04.27.
I mean, it's funny that a subscription model has become the new go-to process for sim racing titles. Everybody suddenly realized how much money you can make. It's not enough to buy the game anymore. You look at every industry, they've found a way to make you spend more money. Whether you're on FIFA with Ultimate Team, whether you're on Call of Duty with all the bundles and packs and we're getting shafted as gamers, right? And they're actually upping the price of the actual games and all. Okay, you don't want to go through. Cool. Yeah, iRacing been doing it from the very beginning. But what people know is that it works. Game developers know that consumers like shiny new things, you know? Oh, God. But why is it saying body repair? There's nothing to repair. It was really going to give me a 41-second repair time for nothing. Try and end with a good lap. Well, it's too late. Right, if I didn't hit backspace, if my keyboard wasn't close to me, I would have been in the pits for 41 seconds, bro. Oh, I hate indecisive hypercars, man. Anyhow, I've lost driver ranking, bro. Anyhow. Well, I put this setup together in less than half an hour, and I managed to not bin it in the race. I'll take it. Probably would have got a podium That is annoying. That is definitely annoying, bro. I agree with you 1000%, bro. Look, fastest lap is a 43.9. You know, you got guys that are, yeah. This is almost 5 seconds a lap off the pace, bro. Like, it's a big difference. Look, the guys at the back, I mean, this guy, he only did 3 laps, so we ain't gonna count that. But 203s, you know, 3 seconds maximum off the pace of the guys at the front, GT3s. I noticed with the hypercars, you get this massive, like, split in ability. And you can tell when they come through to Lappy, you can tell who are the ones who are a little bit... Wait, what? Okay. I don't know, like, what was that? What? You lost to 2 drivers with a lower driver. I don't... Oh, bro. Like, look. They're trying, yeah, but I'm sorry. Get this driver ranking system out of here, bro. Do something new, please. Who cares if he's ranked lower? Who cares, mate? What does that even mean? You know what I mean? You got guys in here that are esports drivers talking about you got beaten by someone who's ranked lower. Get a grip. Jules Neal. Guy drives for some French esports team, but he's ranked lower than me because he's probably had a bad race. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Yeah. Man, I don't know, bro. Tried to defend the ranking system. It's just arse at this point. Can't even be bothered with it. I feel like everything is like a percent, maybe like 10% or something like that. Man said your pit number. I think this new rank breakdown, I think, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so every block is like 10%, if you know what I mean. So every increment is 10%. So, but then it doesn't give you a percentage of how much you improve. So you kind of have to gauge it by how far you are along the whatever section you're in. But man, went from P13 to P. Yeah, see, all of that, bro, it don't make sense, bro. You know what I mean? That to me will just never make sense. Bro, I showed you guys, like, I literally won a race and lost the R, bro. Like, that will just never make sense to me. I don't care what the stipulations are. You know? Let's see if I can find it. Event history. I was in the Ford, I remember. Yeah, this one. What track was it? Was it Fuji? Can't have been this one. Let me just double check. No, it weren't that one. Was I? Wait. I know I was in the Ford and I won. What race was that again? Try, was it this? No, third. Yeah, the safety right, bro. Listen, I can have so many incidents in a race and barely lose anything, bro. You know what I mean? But then you can have not even a bad race, and just because someone's ranked lower than you that beats you, you're gonna lose DR. What? So what should I do? So basically, if you was to race to the ranking system, you might as well just block people that are ranked lower than you. Everyone else can just go past because they don't matter. Just defend hard against the people that are ranked below you. That's basically what the ranking system telling you to do. I'm sure it was at Brazil where I won, you know. Was it Brazil? Can't quite remember. Let's keep going back. Might have been one of these. Yeah, look, this one. This is the one. This is the one. First. You finished first. Oh, it doesn't even show you no more, bro. Because I reckon they're trying to hide it. You know what I mean? It doesn't even show you, bro. This is the race where I lost DR, bro. All because I qualified in like 7th. But I started 7th and won the race. Yeah, look, it was this race right here. You see that? DR down. Insanity, bro. How can my DR be down if I won? Make that make sense. Yeah, it's harder to track your progress, bro. It's just, yeah, it's not great. Like, I don't even know how much I went up by. You know, like, what are we doing? Let's go and have a look at the incident though, because it was definitely annoying. I felt like I gave room, bro, but it's like guy wasn't trying to use all the track. I don't know. You know what, like sometimes, right? Sometimes if something has not like really resonated and really worked very well, you don't have to be scared to change it. Yeah, I know there's been some box changes, but like, for instance, in that race, the cars did seem pretty close. Like, look, my setup was literally 20 minutes worth of driving, and I'm pretty sure someone faster than me who's good in a Porsche probably could have had the Porsche up front. I managed to get through without binning it by myself. So I'm pretty sure there's probably still another second in that Porsche. And I was running max swing, and I don't know if that is ideal for the Porsche around here. I definitely went on the safer side of things. So, you know, it looks as if you look at the leaderboards, it looks as if there's a good mixture. But again, most people won't see that because most people only do fixed. So, all right, let's have a look. This game's like super loud, bro. Yeah, the Porsche definitely does have insane acceleration. For sure. Yeah, the car was edgy on the first few laps, man. I think rating should just be, you know, how many cars you got past, regardless of where they're ranked. You know, where you started, where you finished, how many overtakes you made. I think, as I said before, I think quali points should be awarded for the guy who gets pole, so pole position actually means more than just a fast lap time. Other than that, who cares what lap time you got if you're starting fourth? You know what I mean? At the very, very maximum, top three get a bonus, like a bonus XP or something. Maybe they should make a, forget driver rank and make a racing rank. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, car was all over the place at the start. Yeah, I get that, but you can still do it anyway. You can still do last or first. All you got to do is quali on pole and then start in the pit lane. You know, it doesn't really make a difference. So, you know, there's nothing to stop people doing that. Because most people have figured out now, all I got to do is get a fast lap in quali and then just don't ready up and start from the pit lane, and you don't lose none of your driver ranking for a poor quali. Right, let's get to the incident. Or the incident. Alright, it's already happened here. Bro. Well, I'm going wide, but why is he so tight, bro? Like, I'm in the GT3. What? How tight a line is he trying to take, bro? Fucking hell. Bro, how tight is he trying to go, bro? Like, I don't, I don't get it, bro. Like I'm in a GT3. I don't have the downforce that you got. I can't just keep it tight all the way on the inside. Like, Jesus. These guys just wind me up. Look how much room he's got as well. Bro, how tight is this guy? He's trying to do the corner like I'm not here. Oh my God. You know what? I'm glad he got spun out as well, bro. Everybody else who went round the outside was fine. They gave you space, but like, bro, we're in a GT3. We have to understeer, like, do you know what I mean? He's just turning like I've got endless grip. I don't, you know? You know what I mean? Like, I get, where are these guys? What position are they in? 6th and 7th, bro. That wasn't the first time I got overtaken around the outside there either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've lost the cars. Oh shit. Oh, did you take too much curb? Oh, saves it. Woo! Saves it. Just took too much curb, man. Like, bro, I'm actually working on a video, a racing etiquette video, and that was one of my pet peeves about hypercars, bro. Is like when they overtake you, but they make it as tight as possible when they've got room. And I don't get why take the risk, because naturally the GT3 is going to understeer, bro. Unless they expect you to just stamp on the brakes on the exit of a corner, you know, you're gonna understeer. So how are you not? You have to preempt that. Like, the guys in the hypers actually have the grip to run wide and still be able to keep their footing. Like, we don't. Like, we have to get off the throttle and all sorts. So I don't get it, bro. Another thing that I hate, I think one guy did it to me in this race, is when they lap you, they go past you just before the braking zone, but they cut back right in front of you just as you're about to hit the brakes, bro. I hate that shit with a passion. Winds me up. Generally, when I get lapped, I just try to pick a side and just stay to it early so they know. And then normally I judge by how far they are behind whether I'm going to turn into the corner. But sometimes you don't quite know what the people behind you are going to be on. So let me find one of the instances where I wasn't too sure what the guys behind me were going to do. This car sounds mean, by the way. Sounds absolutely horrific. Love it. Oh. Showed quite a lot of patience there, to be fair. Oh, what was this man? Is he cooking up liveries and that? Wait, livery check? I don't know what livery that is, okay. So let's go back. Forward it a little bit. Right, we got this guy coming up. I know, bro. When they brake so late that they spin themselves. See, like that, right? For instance, this is a corner where you know the GT3 is going to understeer. So he does the right thing and leaves an applicable amount of space to where even if I do understeer, he doesn't have to worry. Do you know what I mean? But there's some guys that will be right here, right next to you, and you're going through this corner and they act like you've got the same amount of grip, and it winds me up. Where's the next hyper? Yeah, this guy can't hit an apex, save his life. He's trying, though. He's trying. Okay, he's nice through there. Oh. Oh, that was a send. Yeah, that was a send. Actually, no, it wasn't too bad. But like for instance, this is where you could say like where the GT3's got it wrong, right? So when you can see that they're gonna get their overrun, you should be like as wide as possible so you can turn in without having to blend off the throttle. But because he's gonna turn in early, he's gonna have to get out of the throttle now. But if he stayed super wide, this guy would go through and then he could turn hard left and he wouldn't have to get out of the throttle. But that's just racing etiquette, lads. See, again, made sure he left space. And like, see, some people, some guys, like, with this closing speed, they will try and like go full speed around the outside here. Those are the ones that like make it very sketchy to be around. You know, like some people would have just sent it around the outside right here. And then you being in this car, have got to make sure you don't understeer into the side of them going through this part of the Magus and Beckers. Bro, there was a lap earlier where I was swamped by like 3 different cars, bro. Through there. And it was scary as hell. Where is it? Quite a few cars there. I think it might have been the first time we got lapped, actually. Let's go back. Yeah, the first time we got lapped was sketchy, bro. See, that was nice and clean around the outside, left plenty of room. This guy will probably get me on the straight. Like actually have to have a signature to race hypers and LMP2s and that. Alright, you got to sign the dotted line, mate. Alright. Was it this lap? It got real sketchy, bro. I mean, I understand he's got to go for this, to be honest. But like, if I see it, I can make adjustments, right? Like, so, like here, I will never just put my foot straight down in the throttle and just run him out of room. I realize he's going to take the line, so I'm going to leave the car's width. It's like basically what I thought I was doing when I had the spin. I know the guy had a car's width, but he was still turning as tight as possible, so I don't get it, bro. You see what I mean? Like, I'll blend out the throttle because I know you're there. Imagine getting relegated to GT3 only. I might use some of this race to make my next video. I think it's a perfect opportunity. See, this is, to me, this is so unexpected that it confused me for a second because I'm not used to people waiting, you know? And then, look, I think there was a guy behind this, right? Was it this one? It was one of these guys that binned it afterwards, bro. Can't believe he waited there. Can't believe it. Yeah. See, that's where the GT3 understeers caught him out, mate. Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? But like for instance, right? I tell you what I would do. Like, look, right here, what he's done, cool, you can back off early. I would be over here so I could do the switchback if I need to, you know? But I guess he catches me at the point where I wasn't away from the curb, so. Maybe a small misjudgment, I guess. Yo. What do you do? What do you do, bro? What do you do, mate? Let's see. I mean, some of these guys were clean. Yeah, I'm sure there was a few times I got passed around the outside in that corner. Yeah, like, this was the guy, bro. To me, this is just ridiculous, bro. it looked a lot closer when I'm in car. But I don't get like why you have to make it so so abrupt. Do you know what I mean? Like why? Why do you have to make it so close? It doesn't have to be. Delivery, was it a bunch of peanuts, it looks like? Yo, Maris, how you doing, bro? How did you make it so close for no reason? Yeah, like what I try to do is I judge it based off of how close the guy is to me. So if he's really close to me, or I know he's gonna get to me before the corner, I will stay out wide so he knows to take the inside, you know? If he's a little bit further back, I'll take the corner and then I'll leave him the room on the exit so he can take the outside. But some guys just like they just don't care. I don't know. Like some guys that you try, I try to make it really obvious. Oops. Like here. Like so, I'll look in my mirror and I'll be looking at the MFD to see the time difference. You know. So like, I'll just give it up early because then I can still make the corner. Do you know what I mean? I'm not still trying to send it on the brakes and turn in at my normal point. I'll just give it up early, bro. I'm not racing this guy. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? Best thing for both of us, you take the inside, I'll blend off the throttle a little bit earlier and then I can still carry the speed through the corner. But, I don't know, bro. He probably went into that corner thinking that I was just going to turn in. I don't know. Yeah, it's better to stay alive, bro. That's it. Yeah, I genuinely think some of them are like less experienced, shall we say. Okay, skip lap forward. All right. This sounds nice. Let's see what he does here. Nice, leaves a lot of room. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect to me. Yeah, I think we've seen all this. Guy's in 10th. Let's see what this guy does. He went full sound. I gotta check your pit stop. Yeah, I saw your binnage, bro. I got binged by a flipping hypercar, man. Annoying as hell. What was wrong with your pit stop, bro? My pit stop was bad because my fuel ratio was wrong, and then it said I needed to fix my damage even though I had no damage. Well, I don't believe I had damage. Yeah. I mean, with a new update, you would have thought that the DR would have got sorted, mate, but apparently not. This guy, he just couldn't really get to me, could he? I was definitely quicker in the last sector. I think I pitted a lap earlier than you lot. And the thing is, I got binned the lap before my pit stop, bro. Bad timing. I think this is as close as he got. Yeah, the Porsche acceleration's nice. Oh shit. This Donny got sent. See, left the door nice and wide so they knew. Let that guy go. You're too far behind. I'm taking the corner. If he was closer, I would have left the door open, you know. But look, I will stay wide so we can go through. Is this it? Is this when I get binned? Yes. So annoying, bro. All that survival for no reason, bro. So annoyed. Ah, mate. That's the thing, bro. The worst thing is, like, I'm off throttle. You know what I mean? Like, he's got all the room in the world, bro. I can't, like, I can't not understeer. Look at my steering wheel, bro. I can't turn anymore. Look at my, bro, I'm turning 90 degrees, bro. This guy's still trying to squeeze me. Why? You've got all of this track on the outside. I just generally don't get it, bro. So what's the point, man? Bro, this generally just annoyed me because it's like the most needless incident, bro. Yeah, no, I've got my my camera set up the head movement to look into corners a little bit. Anyway, this isn't that track IR thing or whatever it is. I've got my camera settings like this. I'll show you in the settings what it is. Bro, why? How much room you've got, man? Bless me. I've been waiting to sneeze all day. I could feel it coming. Cooked my rear tires and everything. Almost killed that guy. No, it's in the game already. I'll show you in a second. I know there is something new on the patch. I think it's called, was it Track IR or something? But I'll show you what I use to look into the corners. Did he do it to me in the braking zone? He's a little bit far in front of me, but I've had that before where they cut in front of you and then brake super early, like fully forgetting we've got ABS and we don't brake at the same point. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing, that track IR thing. This isn't the lap that I pit. I was a little bit slow into my pit box as well. Better to be safe than sorry, innit? Darking, how was the setup, bro? In the race? Oh, you did it again. Oh, shit. That's what happened. Yeah, you gotta stay away from that curb, brother. I can't lie to you. You see, this is what, like, obviously, if you're used to Silverstone from ACC, you're used to it, but this is one of the many differences where, like, when you're so used to Silverstone from one game, you know what I mean? Like, it can catch you out, bro. Like, these sausages, bro, like, ACC, you can fly over these all day long. You know what I mean? On this, it unsettles the car. Look, you see the car hitting the ground, you see the sparks flying. Damn. Ooh. Oh, that was your in lap as well. So that's what happened. I was thinking maybe you messed up your pit stop. Oh. See, look how much space he left him, fam. Look. That's normal. Oh yeah, I guess he was coming into the pits anyway. Let's see this pitting. Ah, your pitting was cool. What the? What did I just watch? Stuff. Wait, huh? Bro, I'm so confused, bro. Was it a drive-through? How's it? Well, okay. How did you have enough fuel to get around? Okay, it was a drive-through. Yeah, you had a nightmare couple of laps, man. Damn. Yo. So how did this guy get jumped? What the hell? How did this, bro? This guy was way behind us as well. Oh my God, man. What a shit show. Right, let's have a little look. Is it in graphic settings? Yeah, these. What is it? Look, is it look ahead? Turns camera towards steering direction. This is what I use. So mine's on 7%. You can, look, I'll pull it up. Let me pull it to max for a sec. Yeah, I thought about it, but how much is if you're doing, I feel like, well, it depends like where your expected position is, you know what I mean? I think if I was to try it, it'd be very hard to finish near the front. I think the guys at the front would be too quick. They'd probably be about 3 seconds a lap quicker or something like that. And then, yeah, how long's a pit stop? It will take them in an hour-long race. If it was, I don't know, maybe if it was a ×2 fuel race or something, and it was only like 16 laps long, then I reckon it'd be worth it, you know? The Porsche was good on fuel. That's what I did notice. Very, very good on fuel. I wish my fuel ratio was right. My pit stop would have been shorter. Let's have a little check, see what it's like now. That's one thing. Where the hell? Do you know what? Where is that other livery, bro? 27 seconds, right? What the hell is that assigned to? Nothing. I wonder. What's these assigned to? MTR3. Livery. What's this assigned to? Okay. Assign that to that. Okay, I don't see it though. The hell? Man, the trim reveal, you know, I got no trim, brother. Man said the trim reveal. Alright, let's have a quick little look. Generally haven't used this livery yet. Should I roll out in the old Castrol? Why have I got two, bro? Oh, that needs deleting. From pit line to pit line with stop for 3 laps of fuel is about 25 seconds. Yes, they'll definitely gain that easily. Is the updated ranking system better? No. Nope. It's just less informative, so you don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Look at everyone switching up. Everyone's switching up to the McLaren. Alright, we'll try this anyway. See what it looks like when I turn the car now. See that? Look into the apex of the it kind of reminds me of VR a little bit. Yeah, I've seen that. 2.4 hours of Le Mans. I'll be watching that. Oh shit, understeer. Okay. Don't worry about corners, lads. But there's absolutely no grip. No, this ain't IR tracking. This is just this is something that was already in the game. Just head physics. It's in your graphics settings at the bottom, and it just turns your head with how you turn the steering wheel. I used to use this on ACC as well. So especially tight corners, it turns a little bit, you know. Wow, this default setup is tough. Okay, turn. So that's the corner you probably see it the most, you know. But yeah, that's basically it.
Log building finished.
But yeah, it's interesting. Let's see where that puts us in the Porsche. They're 2015. We really weren't quick in the race at all. Yeah, so we're about 6/10 off of Krypticgift. I think that's how you say his name. But listen, I've taken that, bro. That setup was thrown together, brother. Literally. Thrown together. Let's see what their sector times were. Okay, so my last sector's cool. My middle sector really ain't bad. The first sector, getting destroyed. It was all in the first sector pretty much. Middle sector, yeah, wasn't great either actually. But I did make the car like over safe. Do you know what I mean? The car was definitely over safe. I feel like I probably could get away with going a couple clicks down on the wing, and just I didn't do well. I kind of did the dampers, but yeah, I didn't go into too much detail. I just did the basic thing. Got the dampers looking okay on Motec. Got the wing level that I was comfortable with, and then just drove it, you know. But there's so much more that you have to check out in Motec, to be honest. There's a lot more that you have to do, so I feel like it's got potential, man. Because what is he? He is Krypticgift, or however you say his name, is about 6/10 off of the fastest lap in the race. And where's he losing most of his time? Is going to be the first sector. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you have to get the car to where you can focus on the Porsche's strengths. Maybe that slow corner rotation, although the exit is great, the on power understeer is kind of what I feel like affects this car. But we'll see, man. But that Darking's lap in the Lexus is actually crazy because no one else is going faster than the Lexus, bro. Look. How slow, like the Lexus is actually hard to bang out a fast lap in, I can't lie. Best you could do was a 2028 with a default setup. That's the problem, bro. Default, you got no chance, mate. I've got the damp plugin and I've got Motec. But I use Motec for telemetry. Only because, like, with Motec, it does kind of depend on the worksheet that you got as well. You have to have a good worksheet because some of them worksheets are just some bullshit. So you need a good worksheet that's going to give you all the information that you need, because LMU setups are a little bit more in depth There's so much things to figure out. I'm no expert at it, you know, but obviously I got Prenter that always helps us out. So, you know, Prenter's second right now in the Aston, and he just jumped on, no practice, pretty much. So, but look at his first sector, 28.9, flying. But yeah, I generally hope that this is real form for the McLaren, because I feel like it is one of those cars that should be in the mix, because it you know, it's got a positive feeling about it. But I like the fact that I'm seeing quite a lot of different cars at the moment. Top 10, you know, this is all like, this is what I think it should be. If you see a gap like from here to like here, and you got like 4 or 5 different cars, perfect. A 3/10 gap is not a big deal. You know, it'll be a big deal in the esports world, but for us normal human beings online, that's a decent bop right there. So, but we'll see in the future. Hopefully, this is a sign of better things to come. I did also notice though, like different cars, different personalities. I don't know what these guys are running on their setup, but this guy, yo, his first, like how fast he was at the start of the race, bro. Flying. I think, was it the same race? No, it was a different race. But Dowking was in the same race as this guy. Dowking was in the Lexus. And this guy was like a second a lap faster for like the first 2 or 3 laps. And then his car died and Dowking just reeled him back in. But it just shows you like what direction, what you can do with setup. You can go very, very aggressive and make your car super fast, but it just won't last the test of time. That's it. But let's look at the Lambo. Lambo looks strong in the last. Dowking with a great last sector. Yeah, damn. I honestly believe the Ferrari's up there, bro. I believe the Ferrari is up there. I mean, Kalkoff's not slow, but just know, I know for a fact that Ferrari can match these times up here for sure. I jumped in this Ferrari and the car's fast, bro. Like, I was doing 101.2s with a full tank in practice. Like, this car is rapid. I know that much. It's very, very sketchy. That's the only thing. It was like on edge the whole time. This car is the one that I believe is just a struggle, you know? It's a struggle. 2:01.3, the fastest Corvette time. I mean, let's have a look. That's a 29.2. 3/10 faster than... Yeah, it's about right. Well, look, the last sector's a struggle. 56.9. Interesting. Even the guys who are slower in the Ferrari, look at their last sectors. 56.6, you know? The middle sector, the commitment sector. Well, no, it's not the commitment sector because Maggotts and Beckett's is so. That's where the guys who have the stability through Maggotts and Beckett's, they're the ones who are banging out these crazy first sectors. Anything under a 0.3 is pretty solid. Anything under a 0.3 is very solid. Yo, Sully, how you doing, bro? So yeah, I quite at the moment I like the look of the standings, bro. I like to see a good mix. Definitely like to see a good mix. I have to say the Porsche is fun to drive. I can't even lie, it's very fun. It's just, I don't know. I kind of felt like the rears were going a little bit, but obviously after we had the contact with the hypercar, then it was just, I was driving for nothing. But so far, out of all the cars that I drove, the McLaren felt great. The Ferrari felt rapid, but just sketchy. I haven't tried the Lambo yet. Haven't tried the AMG. I tried the BMW. That felt pretty quick as well. What else did I try? I tried the Lexus, but it felt a little bit understeery for me. But clearly Dowking spotted timing, so he's got pace as well. I haven't tried the Aston. I don't think I'm going to even bother with the Corvette. What else? Well, what are we missing? What, are we missing any other cars? I don't think we are. The Ford. Yeah, I tried the Ford. The Ford feels cooked. I think it's the cold conditions, but the Ford just does not feel nice around here, bro. I don't know what they did to that Ford, but you might as well just put it in the bin. Yo, Jim, how you doing, man? But yeah, anyway, guys, listen, I'm gonna get off. I'm sure you lot will find some stream to jump into tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing the that Le Mans 2.4. What? Let's see special events. SR Bronze. What time's this? Let's look at the schedule. Okay. Is this a special event and I have a schedule or what? Because what's like, I want to know what's prime time, bro? Pack a launch party, hour and 22. Well, whatever the prime time, maybe there'll be a race at like 7. Probably about maybe like 7, 6:30, whatever. That's when I think like most people will do it. So I'll be going through Twitch to see who's streaming, jump in their stream and have a watch. I wish someone was actually streaming it, bro. Like, I wish there was like a broadcast. But hey, it is what it is, man. Anyway, guys, we shall be back. Watch out for the videos. I'll probably either have a video by Friday. What's Wednesday today, right? Yeah, Friday we'll have another video out. So yeah, hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next time I stream, which will probably be Monday. But anyway, guys, peace, take care, have a good night.